Yo, 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 welcome back. Welcome back. Man, I know. Been a little while. I think last time we had the pleasure of speaking with each other was fireside. Yeah, I know. I've been doing things. Me and my partners, we started this little cardboard removal service. You know what I'm saying? I'm real proud of that. We making some headway with that, and that took me, Thursday into Friday, and yesterday, in observation of a holiday, I had to take some time off and celebrate. So here we are, and let me go and catch y'all back up. So apparently, we got Vince McMahon. That's right, this guy. He is going to help our president open up the economy. That's right, y'all. He has been tasked, along with, I believe, 15 others. They are high executives in national brands such as the UFC, the NBA, MLB. I'm talking people like Dana White, Adam Silver, Roger Goodell. Yeah, those kind of people. And they're going to be this economic advisement team, I believe, on opening the economy back up. And this is who Trump has entrusted with this task, y'all. So yeah. Look forward for that. Also, in the midst of everything, somehow WWE has become an essential business. I'm just trying to figure out how this is social distancing, but hey, whatever. I guess that's just the world that we live in. And no, I'm not mad about wrestling. I love wrestling, but I'm just trying to figure out how that shit's safe. But hey, whatever. So the Small Business Administration, the ones who were in charge of the payroll protection plan, these niggas done ran out of money. I know it's a little bit more nuanced than that, but basically there were way too many applications, and at this current moment they're not taking any more, and they really haven't been able to process a lot of the ones that they have been able to accept. So there's a big hold, and then also you can't get in. Ain't that some shit? And it seems like it went to a lot of high end chains rather than the small businesses. That right there is just some bullshit, man. What the fuck? Here we go. That bureaucracy, y'all. So we got Mike Pence. Yeah, that guy. He's still somehow leading our White House task force. Not really sure why him. I guess just because who he is. I don't know, y'all. That makes no sense to me. But aside from this White House task force that this fool leads, there's a new task force that 45 has decided to create. And guess who he has decided to exclude? Healthcare officials. Yeah, in fact, he says he's gonna get the greatest of the minds. So this, my bad. So this man went and enlisted people like Mnuchin and old Sleepy Eye Carson, Larry Kudlow. Yeah, this ragtag group of imbeciles. Yeah, his new White House chief of staff is also going to be a part of it. Surprisingly, this is the one thing that he hasn't entrusted Kushner with, because you see, he's giving Kushner every goddamn job, man. Kushner and Ivanka apparently will not be part of this new task force, although, seeing as they are part of the other task force, they said there could be some overlapping of participants. So we'll see what happens. It's crazy, y'all. It's like the blind leading the blind, the dumb leading the dumb. That's where we're at right now. But part of who also might be leading this new task force is potentially governors. None have been named yet, but y'all, I'm willing to bet that I might have a guess who maybe one of these candidates is. I think he comes from a state that had multiple senators get caught in corruption scandals when it came to getting a medical briefing and then cashing in and out on stocks. It could be the same guy who did not know that asymptomatic individuals could pass off the virus. Or it could be this fool who decided that he wants to open up his state starting back Friday. Yes, we are talking about Kemp the Simp. You see, I'm just gonna go ahead and break it down real quick for me. Two big issues that I really have. So we spoke about why unemployment, my bad. Why I thought that, it was an issue, and why I think that there was more to it, and this is why. So if you take a look at some of the jobs that are being opened back up, most of them are 1099 employees, meaning that they will no longer be forced to close. And if you're no longer forced to close, then you aren't going to be included in unemployment. And it appears that since there were so many people who claimed unemployment, I think we are up to about 22 million individuals. It seems that they did not have enough money in this first go round, and it seems like the unlucky people who they decided to cut from it are the freelancers and the gig workers. When you see that the barbershops and the beautician places are open, when you see that the theaters and stuff, I know those aren't like gig and stuff like that, but like low income, you're gonna see that a lot of people who own businesses or the ride share people and stuff like that, you're gonna see that since they weren't able to get their first unemployment payment, but they had been out of work for well over a month, it's going to be very difficult for them to catch up. And it doesn't make sense that you're just going to open things up, not allow these people to receive any type of compensation to cover whatever kind of expenses they need, and then have just ridiculous types of, like limitations and restrictions on it. Like, how do you cut hair within 6 feet? You can't socially distance a barbershop. Like, do you just have one person in there and then you're like remote cutting hair? Like, nigga, it don't work like that. So that's one of my biggest issues. It seems like there's a nefarious plot to keep a lot of people from getting unemployment because too many people, signed up for unemployment thinking like, hey, I'm out of a job now because of this shit, and y'all promised some stuff, and now you're not coming through on it. And then my other issue is people say that, okay, it's not mandatory. And you're right, it's not mandatory. But the issue is, for example, let's just say you work in an office with about 6 individuals. Now, for the past 3 weeks to about 4 weeks, you and everybody else have not been able to come in contact with anybody other than their family members and people maybe at grocery stores. You're not having too much interaction because most places are closed, correct? Right. Now, if you decide that you want to open things up, like maybe a gym, and now one of the 6 people decides they want to go work out because, hey, it's mandatory or it's not mandatory and I don't have to stay home, I can go do this. Now, he is putting everybody else at risk who didn't decide to leave. So even though you're saying it's not mandatory, it still affects everybody. And that is the biggest issue that I do have. We are not ready for this right now. And there is no goddamn reason why we need to be opening anything that is not considered essential. And we really need to start thinking about what is essential. Because like I said, I do not understand how the WWE is essential right now. Not to say that it doesn't bring joy to people. Not to start a fight with Vince McMahon or whatever. Just like questioning our sanity at this moment. Where are our priorities? I just don't know.